Okay, Swifties. So we're up to week 3. So let's just recap week 2 of our 10-week program. So last week we went over NEAT, so non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which in short is everything you do away from your exercise programs. So you're looking at things like catching the lift rather than the steps, doing some tummy exercises while you're sitting at your desks, anything extra you can find to burn a few more calories during your day, and you had to come up with 10 of those. Okay. Last week we also did more water intake, and I improved my water intake, and I'm going to keep working on it this week. So you want 2 to 3 litres of good water in your day. Okay, so keep working at that. And the last thing we did was sugar. So we had to look at all the ingredients that, well, not necessarily ingredients, but all the products that we have in our house, and the ones that were more than 5 grams per 100 of sugar on the labels, we need to do a swift switch with them. So we need to take them out of our house and switch them with something that's less than 5 grams per 100. So that were last week's 3. Please keep working on them as the 10-week program goes on. So now we come to this week's 3. So this week's 3 I want you to do is, the first one is, I would like you to look at your plates of food, and I would like you to make sure that they're green and beautiful colors, okay? So I want you to take away I don't want to see yellow plates. So plates that don't have a lot of color in them, a lot of the foods are yellow, that type. I want to see lovely, beautiful plates that are going to bounce off and look like they're going to give you lots of energy when you're eating the food that's on them. So lots and lots of colors in your food. The second thing that I want you to do is body related, and I would like you to look at how you are maintaining your body. So for instance, I have a fairly strict routine in relation to how I look after my body. I see my chiro every 8 weeks. I see my masseur every alternate 8 weeks. So every 4 weeks I'm checking in with somebody in relation to my body, and I see my acupuncturist at the change of every season, and I see a reflexologist once a term. And the other thing, and every 12 months, if I have nothing seriously health-wise going on, every 12 months I check in with my GP, who's also a naturopath. So that's my health regime, but I want to know what your health regime is, because these things are really important. Not only do we need to be looking after our own bodies, but we need to make sure that we've got other people in different health professions that are looking after our bodies so that they keep it ticking. And the other thing I do is I see my PT twice a week as well. And that just obviously keeps me on top of my fitness. The other thing I would like you to do is I want you to think about your mindfulness. So as you're getting into your exercise program and swapping your foods over and taking on new recipes, I also want you to gauge your stress levels. So these are really important. Most of us know somebody who's on steroids a tablet of some sort, and most of us will know that people that are on tablets that contain steroids quite often have a lot of trouble losing weight. Well, if our stress levels are high in our own bodies, we may not be taking a tablet, but it could be promoting stress hormones in our body that will stop us from losing weight, getting better fitness results, and all that type. So we need to really gauge, just make sure as you're doing these switches over to a healthier lifestyle, that nothing particularly is stressing you out, okay? And if it is, you just need to review it, maybe make a better choice in relation to it, and just bring things down a little bit so that you're enjoying the changes that you're making and they're not as stressful. So that's it. They're the 3 things that you need to do this week. One of them is make no yellow plates. Let's get lots of color going on our plate. The second thing is check out your health regime. Who's looking after you might be doing a great job, but who's also looking after you? Chiro, osteo, whatever, GP, how often you're seeing a GP, and make it a routine. Don't just go to them when your body breaks down. We have to stay one step ahead of our bodies. And our third thing that we're looking for is mindfulness. Just keeping our stress levels down, making sure we're really enjoying our health journey, and just loving it, because, that's what it's all about. It's about making your life a lot more beautiful and a lot more where you want to be. So have fun doing those 3 things. And if you need any help, you can email me at leanne@swiftfitness.com.au, or I'm on Facebook or Instagram. Please send me a message. Otherwise, you guys that are in the studio, let me know any of your questions that you've got in the studio as well. Have a fantastic week, and I'll check in with you next week.